can teach you genres of emergent literatures. There are 13 genres that emergent literature have. Creative nonfiction, hyper poetry, chick literature, illustrated novel, graphic novel, text talk novel, manga, digifiction, diddle fiction, flash fiction, 6-word flash fiction, science fiction, and last to blog. First genre is creative nonfiction. This genre uses technique and style to make and factually accurate narratives like memoir and autobiography.
Characters of creative nonfiction should include accurate and well-researched information, hold the interest of the reader, and potentially blur the realm of facts and fiction in a pleasing literary style. So, these are its examples, as you can see.
Second is hyper poetry. This form is a digital poetry that uses a link of hypertext markup.
Hyperpoetry includes the verse, then links and subpoems and footnotes, and used hyperbole to express idea and step visual and sometimes in bold parts would read in.
Third is chick literature. This is a modern fiction that deals with the life and problem of young women.
Chick literature typically features a female protagonist whose womanhood is heavily thematized in the plot, most often set a contemporary world, and issues dealt with are more often serious than consumerism. So examples are Babyville by Jane Green, Marian Case, Saved by the Cake, and last one, Helen Fielding Costello.
Fourth, illustrative novels refers to an extended narrative with a multiple images together with a text that produce meaning.
Illustrative novel characteristics tell a story about specific human experience. They use prose style and length, and most clearly characters of novel and fictional and semi-fictional subject. So these are the example: Joanne the Lion, Hugo Carblet, and Eliza.
Fifth is a graphic novel. This is a novel contains a graphic novel or comic contents. It's applied broadly for fiction and autologous work.
Graphic novel characteristic. Its graphic novel are book-length comics tell a single continuous narrative from first page to last and collection of shorter stories or individual comic strips. So example is Vendetta, Black Panther, and The Watchmen.
Sixth genre is a text talk novel. This kind of literature, the story told through the dialogue in social media networks.
Text talk characteristic is it made with phrases, set of words, and conversation-like structure to create form completely true story. It direct to the points and doesn't follow the traditional form. So, as you can see in the screen, these are the examples.
Seventh is manga. This is a graphic novel or a comic originated from Japan. For example, Dragon Ball, Detective Conan, and Naruto.
Characteristic of manga, it's undistinctive as an art style. Its manga character almost always have large eyes, small mouth, and abnormal hair color. Characters is Western look and imaginative work like hero, ninja, and pirates, and use fictional character with extraordinary feature like Naruto, One Piece, and Fruit Basket.
Eighth is a digifiction that's written and read from a computer. It might be a web-based or an app-based, and also there is a passcode so that the reader can have a more information about the book. Ninth is a doodle fiction, which the author incorporate the doodle drawing or hand drawing graphics so that it enhances the story and also it adds a humorous element.
Characteristic of doodle fiction has a hand-scribed font and images are incorporated in a place of traditional type font. The drawing enhances the story and they often add humorous element to keep reader engaged. And lastly, it's colorful to engage to read. So example is Wimpy Kid, the Big Mate, and the Middle School.
10th is the flash fiction. It is a medium of brief or enclosed story which has an average of 1,500 words to 2,000 words, and also called as the short shorts or micro tales.
Characteristic of flash fiction is an underdog of prose and scarcely discussed and often poorly defined. It is because that much more exciting, edgy, and experimental. Twist ending or sudden violence are hallmark of the form, and flash fiction is dangerous. It takes the writer to surrender all the safety net. So these are the examples.
11th is the six words flash fiction. This is a kind of flash fiction which tells the entire story in 6 words. This has no beginning, no middle, and no end.
So, characteristic of six-word flash fiction, the six-word can alludes the tragic death of a child, short but complete, mostly caught in a short ideas, direct to the point, and mostly in social media posts.
12th genre is science fiction. It is a genre deals with imaginative and futuristic um, concepts such as time traveling, advance in science and technology, space exploration, and parallel universe.
Characteristic of science fiction characterized as most creative genre in literature. Sci-fi novels take readers' adventure from faraway galaxies to underwater world. It introduces viewer and reader with otherworldly characters and advanced technologies and involves action and thrilling scenes. These are the examples: Rogue One, Star Wars, and Blade Runner.
So the last genre is the blog. It is a discussion or informational website published in the World Wide Web, consisting of discrete, often informal diary-style text entries.
Characteristic of blogs is blog must always be dynamic. Posts are displayed in reversed order. Must blog have the same structure? The blog's leading star is its content. The headline should be attention grabber. One rule applies to all blogs is relevancy. Blogs and links go hand in hand. A blog is founded on personal touch. Posts should always encourage debate, and all blogs are about communications. So, below are the examples of blogs.
So those are the 13 emergent literature genres. That's all. Bye.